Now, how we proceeded then, our terms of reference, as you just summed up, required of us to take a look at the previous work that had been done, so that this was part of like a relay. We were the last in the last lap of the relay to look at the Fiajo report, the Clara Kasati report, and other documents and report related to the 1992 Constitution and generally the constitutional history of Ghana and all of that. But then they also said if they had stopped at that, we would have just done a desk review, right? But then they said to also then get the views of Ghanaians, more or less update the report that you have. Go talk to Ghanaians to see if they still are interested in this subject this way, if they still have this idea. Yeah. And I think that made sense because in the intervening years between 2011 and now, a lot has changed. Yeah. A lot has changed demographically about Ghana, a lot has changed about the youth, access to social media, a new community of citizens who are engaged differently, have different experiences and ideas. I think we've gone from millennial to Gen Z. Yeah. A number of things have happened. But also we have actually accumulated a number of different experiences. As of 2011, when the big report was done, we had never had even an election petition before. Yes. Shortly thereafter, we were to have the first one, and then we've had a second one. Those are experiences that shape our understanding of how certain parts of the Constitution are working. When the Fiajo report was put together, we had not experienced the death of a president in the office. We've experienced that, and how a vice president is chosen to succeed. So we then look at that provision as working. We have not experienced a hung parliament. We have since experienced it. So we've gone through certain experiences that inevitably will shape your understanding of certain provisions and also how they're working or not working. We've gone through the removal of constitutional office holders. At the time we were doing it, actually another one was pending, but we had seen the removal of electoral commission. So these meant that enough had taken place that you couldn't just take the Fiajo report off the shelf and say, oh, now we have the moment. Exactly. And also you have to take account of the international environment. Democracy was not backsliding the way we're seeing it now. The region had not gone through, started experiencing these turbulence. I mean, this turbulence with coups d'etat returning. So it makes you sit back and say, hey, how can we reconfigure this thing so that it responds to people's expectations about democracy and all of that? So I think that, it was good that we were given a chance to go back and talk to the people.